The Secrets of Drune. 1. The Small Room. Eric Hinkle ran past his mother on his way through the kitchen. He was heading to the back door. Neil and I are going to play soccer in the yard, he said. Julie's coming too. Gotta go. Stop. His mother blocked the door. Didn't you forget something, Eric? She held her hands. She was holding empty garbage bags. Eric looked at his mother. He looked at the garbage bags. All of a sudden, he remembered. Oh no, I forgot about the basement. Knock, knock. Eric sighed. He pulled the door open. Neil Kruger stepped into the kitchen. Neil lived at the end of the Eric's street. He was Eric's best friend. Hey, what's up? Neil asked. I have to clean the basement, Eric grumbled. Mrs. Hinkle gave Eric the garbage bags. You know your father wants to start remodeling the basement soon. Remodeling the basement soon. This was supposed to be your special job. Neil made a face at Eric. That doesn't sound like much fun. According to my dad, it's not supposed to be fun, Eric replied. It's supposed to be done. Give it 2 hours, Mrs. Hinkle said. She pointed to the clock. It was 2 o'clock. 2 whole hours? Eric headed for the basement door. Hey, I'll help, said Jill. We'll be sort of a team. Maybe we'll find some cool stuff. Eric smiled. Neil is a true friend, he thought. He'll even help clean up junk. Hey, okay, come on. Eric flicked on the lights. The 2 boys tramped down to the basement. On the right side of the stairs was the playroom. It had paneling on the walls, bookcases, a toy chest, a big sofa, and even a television. This looks pretty clean, Neil said, peeking in. If my basement was like this, I'd live down here. Eric liked the playroom too. It was a great place to hang out on rainy days. The playroom isn't a problem, Eric said. Look over here. He stepped into the other side of the basement, the room on the left side of the stairs. This side was father was going to remodel. What a mess, Neil said, looking around. On the wall was a tool bench filled with jars of nails, nuts, and bolts. On another wall were cabinets lined with canned food. An old washer and this dryer sat against the third wall, and everywhere in between was junk. In piles, in bunches, in cartons, in boxes. There was even a dusty old chair sitting in the middle of the floor. You'd better get started, Eric muttered. Neil slumped into the old chair. We? Did I say I was hot? Eric stared at his friend. You said we are a team. I'll be the coach, Neil said with a smile. Tap tap. A face appeared at the basement window. It's Julie, said Eric. He waved. Come in. Julie Rubin had been friends with Eric and Neil ever since they got stuck in a tree together in the kindergarten. Since then, they had been in all the same classes. They even went to the same summer camp. Hi, Julie said as she raced down the stairs. She held a soccer ball under her arm. I thought we were going to play, she said, checking her watch. It's only 2 o'clock. Eric dragged a big toy box out from under the stairs. Sorry, I've got to clean all this stuff up. And I'm coaching, Neil said. Ball, please. Julie passed the ball to Neil and looked around. It looks like a big job. I'll help. How about a little game first? Neil said. He stood up and bounced the ball once. He swung his hard heads up. Everybody, wait, and yelled, ducking behind the box. Too late. The ball was already in the air. It bounced off the tall bench and smacked Neil right in the face. Oh, my nose! Serves you right, said Julie. The ball bounced off the washing machine and rolled into the shadows by the stairs. I get it. Julie jumped after the ball. Then stopped. Hey, what's this? She pointed to a door in the wall under the stairs. It was open slightly. My house says that too, Neil said. There is a cool little closet inside. Eric remembered seeing the door a million times, but I hadn't ever been inside. It must have swung open when I pulled that box away. Well, I think the ball went in there, Julie said. She swung the door open further. Cool! Inside was a small closet. The ceiling was on the side of the basement stairs. It slanted all the way to the floor at the back of the room. In the center sat the soccer ball. This is great, Eric said, peeking over Julie's shoulder. We can put some of the junk in here. Julie stepped into the room, reached for the ball. It's awesome secret hideout. Let me see, Neil said. He jumped over to Eric, accidentally pushing him into the door. Bum! It slammed shut. A muffled scream came from inside the room. Help! Cried Julie. I'm falling!